Are we the prey? No, we are the hunter. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Asura's Wrath. How would a cosplay for Asura work actually, considering that his arms are made of gold?
You let me handle them.
I will show them my teeth. What's with her expression just there? Like, it seems like something's pushing her around, but she's not. The only thing pushing her would be the wind. And I have to question this. So he's using his force, his physical strength, to push himself into the air. Weren't you able to fly in the first level, Asura? But anyway, we begin straight into the action. Welcome once again to this particular episode. We'll be tackling Karlow himself, the genius of the 7 deities. Once again with the Star Fox style of rail shooting, and just this is what I usually do. I hold the lock-on button so that I can locate as much stuff as possible. Then after that, but I also keep mashing at the same time the rapid fire, like I interchange between them. And I suggest this is what you do, because that way you can build your what's his face, your burst gauge a lot faster, meaning that you don't waste so much time and you can actually get a bigger score for your S rank. This stage actually was the first stage that I died in, because this is where the team starts throwing a lot of shit at you. You need to be always on your guard, being able to dodge burst! Being able to dodge when you need it, and being able to keep your eyes open for anything that comes, just like a random quick time event. I find it funny that it's similar like to anime that whenever Asura becomes Vajra 6-armed Asura, they no longer care anymore. It's just like, oh, okay, he's doing it again.
I have you now.
Roger. All ships, commence exorcism.
Creature, dance crazy. Creature, dance seductively. Creature, dance weirdly. Proton laser, infinity! Well, that's the end of the game, folks. I'll see you guys in the next one. Opa. Okay, how are you still alive? That probably should have killed you. Again.
I'm not the one who started this fire.
I'm just the cause of it. Now you are gonna put it off.
No, but it will burn you to ash.
Roger. All ships, commence purification.
Kamehameha! Next time for another one of these segments, and honestly, I actually fucked up a lot here. I kept shooting at the ship, and I always forgot, oh wait, missiles, those help a lot too. So what I suggest is that yes, you do shoot at the ship, but keep in mind that of the missiles that are going towards you, because you will lose health if you don't press the Y button accordingly. And if you end up shooting them, well, then you will take forever to do any progress in this stage. Yeah, I'm not doing very good in this area. I was probably expected or something. But this is another one of those seconds where you just prove that the thing of using the counter button for everything is actually rather awkward, because I don't know why, it just feels... I'm like, if in this kind of stage you're so focused on shooting whatever's in your path that they don't get to you, or you need something to get to you, you're not used to for it, so it's kind of awkward for me. So again, that might just be me talking out of my ass. Burst! Once again, you can fly. Why the fuck did you do that punching back then? Like, is there a quota for how much stuff you have to punch or else you'll explode? And I swear to God, there should have been a scream there.
You're finished.
Maximum altitude has been reached.
Oh, great. Even bigger proton beam. Oh, damn. Infinity! Asura fainted.
You fight a fool. Waste your time. Our preparations to intercept Lictra's revival. We have no time to concern ourselves with you.
Question, what is the point of stopping Vitra if everybody around you is already dead and gone? And how do you still have your arms?
Reality slips far away, fiction comes alive, we start to play. Hope is no more behind the closed door as we drift away from where we were before. Hope and hopelessness become one, it's all meaningless, we've already begun. Yup, we are all one and the same, never opposites, we play the same games.
Walk the line between hope and despair, running from the truth but it's already here. Told so many lies I don't know if they can find me, only one life to live so choose wisely. Heads or tails, do you even know the side you're on? Doesn't really matter if it's on the same coin. If you want to achieve, you gotta believe the time right now, there's the door, here's the key.
Chase the flame up and let it fade away. There's a ray of hope beyond despair. Move on, look for the truth in this world.
Dedication has with it all.
Break through the confusion, find a solution. Beat the twisted evil things. Just do it, go for it, never. Find a solution. Beat the twisted evil things. Just do it. Go for it.
Should we do a cover of that song? Not sure. He's just like, holy, I didn't expect that.
Further. He will ruin everything.
What is there to ruin? You already fucked over the world.
Punish him!
Yeah, this level is a bit long. Actually, we're gonna be here in this ship for the rest of this episode, so I hope you like the scenery. And we're introduced now to a new type of the giant Buddha mecha things, in which now they have laser guns, which are actually incredibly easy to dodge. Even then, just by attacking them a certain amount of times, you can actually break their pattern and make them stop shooting the laser balls. And they occasionally shoot a missile here and there, but nothing too serious. Oh, also something that I forgot to mention. If you are surrounded by enemies, something you can do to at least get them stun them for at least a second or two is to slightly tap the bullet button. This will make Asura, yeah, I'm just like breaking its pattern here. Like, nope, you not shoot. But anyway, when you're surrounded by enemies, by slightly tapping the X button, you can actually, motherfucker actually hit me. You can actually tap the X button, and Asura will shoot a ray of bullets around him in a circle, allowing him to at least stun the enemy to a certain degree. I don't know what I was doing there. What was I doing, and what was I thinking? Anyway, something that Asura's Wrath really does do well is that even though it's similar to is that the sense of scale. It's the scale is really big. Like, you can tell that there's something really big going on in this universe. Just by the size of the levels that you go through and the size and the attack of the enemies. You can just feel that this is something with high importance, even though the story might not be the most interesting of them all. Like I said, this is a great game, but the story does have some points that just make me head scratch a bit. And you'll see what I mean later. And why did you just close the door? Or maybe that was the wrong side? Am I stuck? Oh no. Yeah, don't worry. It's not easy to get lost. It's actually really hard to get lost in this stage. It's incredibly linear, and well, some may consider it a good thing, and it is like a staple of this kind of genre. I don't really like that there are not multiple pathways as far as how you can go about in certain areas. At least for this game, I feel like it could have been rather interesting to see Asura being able to either turn down a plane to reach another area, or breaking down the door. Like, I don't know, simple stuff like that I would have enjoyed. But I think that the decision like this was done just because it's a staple of the franchise. Well, not franchise, more of the genre, similar to Call of Duty and the such. Why am I going crazy? Asura, are you high or something? What did you smoke, and can I get some? Headbutt the door. Yeah, that always works. Won't lose any neurons because of it. Redemption Troop Colonel Tyson Niedu, aka a giant big Gatling gun laser bazooka thing. This Buddha is actually rather easy. It's technically considered a boss, but since you get your burst gauge so filled up, it's pretty easy. I died in this area just because I was not focusing more on the flying enemies than on the giant Buddha. Just do what I'm doing here, and burst! Oops. Burst! The flying enemies won't do anything to you as long as you keep jumping, because you will be able to avoid them, and as you're shooting while you're jumping, you'll be able to hit both the Buddha and the flying enemies. Motherfucker, you be my skating board.
Alert! Intruder detected in the mantra chamber.
What is this?
It's a live stream.
Those are the mortal souls that have been harvested into mantra.
See, I told you.
These ships guide them to heaven.
They shall become our
Son of a
energy
bitch.
bullets. Yeah, like that's gonna do anything. Look, I have a shield. I have 6 freaking arms. I can break your shield in a day. Anyway, as you can already tell, what the 6 deities are doing is absorbing the energy of those humans that pray for them, love them, kiss their feet and butts. Asura won't have any of that shit, so we're gonna destroy these souls. But I do wonder something. Where will those souls go after we destroy this ship? Are they gonna just become ghosts? Once again, throughout the game you will notice the more and more you go on that the counter technique is a bit too it doesn't really work properly, at least for me anyway. I feel like I barely get a chance to counter, and when I do get it, it's not that useful because I end up missing it. You weren't even aiming at me. Actually, something that I would love is that the enemy would shoot up in the air and hit him. And now we meet a new variety of enemies, which are those guys that were doing the whole Kame Kame Kumi Kumi Goro by the Daijizo movement in the beginning of the stage in the cutscene. and they will be able to use these bullets, not bullets, these flying circles, similar to Mood 12 from Blaze Blue, to shoot bullets at you. They are rather easy. A few 10 punches should take them down real freaking quickly. Once again, abuse unlimited mode, something that I'm not doing here, to destroy as many enemies as you... See? I pressed Y there and nothing happened. And yeah, for some reason in this stage, the first gauge stays there even when you feel it all the way until you destroy all the enemies. I don't get that. It is only in this stage alone, at least from what I can remember, that something like this happens. Is it because Asura just wants to kill everybody and he's so pissed off that they take no prisoners? Maybe that's the case, I don't know, but I don't know, it's rather glaring. Like, and seriously, this Buddha has some really big health bar in comparison to the other Buddha. Well, that's done. Burst! Time for the mandatory elevator sequence. Yay! Who doesn't love this shit? I know I do. It's not like it's in every single beat 'em up ever. Yeah. It starts with pretty weak enemies like the grunts that sound like Shinji Ikari from Evangelion. Nothing too bad. Nothing that you will have a hard time handling. Seriously, why do I keep doing circles? Made that word. The commanders will appear after you defeat the first wave, but it's just a gauntlet pretty much until the elevator gets up there to the end. You just keep beating everything in your sight. That's pretty much the way of this game. Something that I will mention about the characters right now, while I have the time, is that Karlow himself and the old man that were chasing down, he's not really likable, and that actually works because he's a villain and all. I feel like he, Wyzen and another character that we'll see later could have used a bit more development, and I think that the girl too, because we only get her backstory, and that's about it. And not even that with Karlow and Wyzen, we just know, oh, they are demigods of the wisdom and pride, and yeah, we don't know anything about them other than that. So the only reason for us to fight them is for get revenge, but I think it would have been a bit more interesting to see a bit more development for them, even if just a little. Because it just leaves a bad aftertaste in my mouth where I feel like I'm fighting just a cardboard cutout. Like, Yasha, Asura, and the others do get some rather good development, but these guys not really. And even then, actually this is a huge spoiler, but Mithra doesn't either. Like, I think they should have showed us a bit more of Mithra. Burst! You are gonna lose your brain, buddy. Yeah, this game can actually start damaging your buttons after so much button mashing. But yeah, I think they should show us a bit more of Mithra, because they already unfroze her, so she can at least talk or something. That would have been interesting to see what's going on with her. To see how she relates to others, like have one scene where she's discussing with Deus, "You are an idiot." "Well, screw you, lady. I hold your life in my hands," or something like that. I don't know.
How could one man destroy my entire fleet?
Well, your fleet was made out of Lego, so it was pretty easy. Cheater! Come back here, you wimp!
Did you think I would subject myself to your primitive way of combat?
That's the manly way, you fool!
Farewell, Asura.
Bye-bye!
No plan, there is no victory. The age of beasts has long since ended.
Not so fast!
What was...
Here's Asura! Time for a giant bear hug. Though actually that does look and sound rather painful.
We, the seven deities, have finally brought stability and order to our world.
By killing everybody in sight.
It's the pillar that keeps it in place.
Stop mentioning her if you want to survive. I don't know why, but in this scene he looks like, yeah, if you look closely, it looks like he's actually like doing a slow pelvic thrust into the ship. Like, I'm gonna fuck you up slowly.
After the great rebirth, no more will need to be sacrificed.
You've already sacrificed like half the planet.
We'll be free from the threat of the Goma, and we shall attain eternal paradise.
Hi, Gendo.
I grow tired of hearing about the world.
Burst! Seriously, they really overuse that sound effect. Like, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle star, now I wonder where you are.
Do you worry for him?
Not really, he's already died like 20 times.
Fear. He will not die yet. When he does, it'll be by these hands.
Fuck yeah, Agus. I don't know why I like him so much. I think it's just his charisma. He reminds me a lot of Ryder from Fate Zero. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of this episode for Asura's Wrath. Yes, I'm not seeing the numbers anymore, I keep forgetting them. Episode 9! The best laid plans. A. B. What? B? S? Abs. Yeah, they gotten. I actually really like this drawing. This drawing was actually my computer background for a while. Let me see the artist. Well, it actually makes me also think of RWBY. Would it be in this case GPBY? I'm not sure. Though it would be interesting to see Deus act like Yang. Drawn by Satoshi Sakai. Since we have lost him well. Even the resident technician with his elaborate strategy was no match for a monkey brute like him. How unfortunate. This cannot go any further. We must gather our forces and attack him all at once. Wait! With our fleet's firepower, we can risk causing immense damage to the land. That is hardly the time to be merciful. He must be dealt with at once. Now. Seriously, he does look like Ryder in some angles, and Joshua just got an idea. Now, let's not get hasty. It's such bad taste. I'm sure Agus will be more than happy to take care of it. Fine, what is he? What do you think?
Asura has defeated another of the seven deities, and is one step closer to getting his revenge. The next to appear is his old master, Agus. He speaks of days long gone, as Asura licks his wounds from his battle with Karlow. But this respite does not last long.
And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the RunnerGuitar, and I'll see you guys later.